Hello and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You are listening to And Another Thing. We are Joella and Helen, and this
is 30.
You just got straight on in there.
Yeah.
Episode 30. When we first started out, I kept on looking at episode 1. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe we've only just done one episode. And then episode 2. And I was like, this just feels like it's going on so slowly of building up all these episodes. And now
It's 30.
we're at episode 30. And I keep on thinking, how the heck did that happen?
It's episode 30, and as you're listening to this, I might be sitting on a sun lounger.
Oh, actually, Helen's going off on a
summer holiday.
We're all working while she's on a beach.
Nice.
Thank you. So, tell me, friend, whereabouts are you? Or do you want to say?
I can't remember where it is.
Aren't you going to the Dominican?
Thank you. Oh, that's too funny. I keep wanting to say Puerto Rico, and I said it once, and Scott said, we're not going there, Helen. I can't remember where we're staying on the Dominican Republic.
You're staying somewhere.
Somewhere nice.
Nice. And you're going away for
A week.
A week.
But before we go, I'm seeing Ramesh Ranganathan on the Saturday.
Oh, it's going to be such... If you don't have any ties to England at all, you will not know who this person is. He's a British comedian. Great content.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's very funny.
So we're going to see him on the Saturday.
Where is he playing? Where is his show?
One of the theatres in Toronto.
In Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I looked at the ticket, it said 5 o'clock. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
That's brilliant.
But I'm pretty sure he won't be on at 5.
Oh, no. He'll be on at 9 o'clock. He'll be sitting there with all the openers.
Yeah. And I might be asleep by then. But
Oh, what a great night.
yeah. And then we go early the next morning.
Fantastic.
We haven't been away on holiday together.
You and Scott.
Yeah.
Yep.
For so long, because I go to England.
Mm-hmm. You've been away together before, but through work trips.
It was a work
trip.
trip. It was very different. Yeah. So, yeah.
Nice.
Doing that.
So, as per, if you are new to our podcast, you won't know that when one of us goes, we do a slightly shorter episode, so around 30 to 40 minutes, rather than our usual hour-long one.
Yeah.
And it just, gives us a little bit of a break, it gives us a little bit more of a breather, and it gives you something of a bit more of a change to kind of listen to.
Yes.
We like to spice things up a little bit.
Yes, we do.
By making a shorter episode. Woo!
So, for this episode, can you remember the name of the podcast I told you to listen to?
Off Menu.
Off Menu.
With James A. Caster and Ed Gamble.
Yes, thank you.
Both British comedians, by the way.
So they have a podcast, which I was introduced to by TJ, and they have this, they have celebrities on, and for the first part of the podcast, they talk to them about stuff, the interview, yeah. And then they invite them to have their ideal menu in this make-believe restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Because in this scenario, James is a genie, and he can grant the guest any wishes of the food that they would like to eat. And is there the theme that you don't get full?
Well, that was the wish that he granted for Dawn French.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's in every episode.
It was not in the episode that I listened to.
Okay.
So can we just have that as a blanket?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
I want that.
Thank you very much, Dawn French, for asking that question, because we appreciate it.
So first of all, he asked, do you have still water or sparkling water?
Okay. This question boggles me, because I don't feel like it's a question that usually gets asked in New Zealand. Do you want some water? Yeah, that'd be great, thanks.
You get flat water.
It'll be water from a tap.
Yeah.
And you could have ice or you couldn't have ice if you wanted ice. But it wasn't until I moved to the Northern Hemisphere where I get the questions of, do you want still or sparkling? I'm like, I just want water.
See, in England, you don't get asked if you want still or sparkling. Would you like a glass of water? Then you get water. You would probably say, is there anything you'd like to drink? Yes, can I have this drink? And also, can I have some sparkling water?
If you ordered still water...
You just say water.
Do you get charged for it? Is it a certain type of water?
Depends where you are. They might sneak a bottle on the table and you're like, God damn it, you're not giving me tap water.
Oh, so it's like some fancy brand of water that they've literally just got from the ground anyway and popped a label on it. Okay.
But anyway, I would have sparkling water.
I'm just having water.
do like the bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles fill me up though.
Oh, well, you can't get full.
Oh, nah, I still want water. Just plain water. But
Or sparkling. You can have both. Like, start off and you feel like you're drinking something fancy, especially if you're not actually drinking.
Well, see then, are we going into drinks?
Yeah, you can go into everything.
Okay, because I would want a drink.
Oh, yeah. What would you have?
Well, okay, so the one that I was listening to, the on Off Menu with James and Ed, they had Greg James on. I love Greg James.
Yeah.
He is a BBC One radio host. I find him, anyway, I think he's fabulous at his job.
Yeah.
So,
fabulous
at his job. So they were talking a lot about wines.
Okay.
And are you a white wine or a red wine person?
White.
And I was like,
I said white then instead of right. Wally.
And I was thinking, I know you don't drink anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but I do like the occasional something.
Yeah.
And I was actually thinking, I'm going to tell this funny story. I didn't even know how to buy wines growing up because we weren't really much of a drinking family.
Yeah.
And so as I got older, I kind of developed my own taste. And we have this family that were family friends of ours, Joe and Gary, and their 2 kids. And I grew up with them. And Joe was the one that taught me how to buy wine. And her way of buying wine was going to the supermarket and finding the cheapest, but the cheapest wine that had the award-winning sticker on it. So you've got good value for price, but also somebody's popped a sticker on it to say it's won an award of some sort.
Right.
And that's where she fell into bracket. And so every now and then when I was living in New Zealand, I'd send her a message saying, just bought a Joe wine. Or I just shopped like you did. Now I'm a little bit more, not dignified because I'm not when it comes to alcohol, but understanding what I do and don't like.
Yeah.
In saying that, I love a good cocktail. And so I'm always keen for adventure. I love a good margarita. I also am partial to, what is it called? What is the, Black Russian? No.
I don't know. Moscow Mule?
Moscow Mule.
Oh,
Thank you. Nice.
Look at me go.
Look at you go. So I'm also partial to that, but I will also pick something off of a menu that I've not tried before that takes my fancy.
Okay.
So I'm always willing to explore with a cocktail.
I've had recently had a sip of espresso martini, and oh boy, it's delicious.
Isn't that yum? When it's made well.
Yeah.
It's so
almost
good.
wanted to have a drink. It's not that I can't drink, it's I choose not to.
That you choose not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can have a drink if I want.
What is a drink that you would want?
I would have gin and tonic.
Yeah?
Yeah, with lime.
Okay.
Definitely.
That would be your drink of choice.
It depends what you're eating. I think I would...
Well, this is our own creative menu, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Because it doesn't have
So
to
for
pair with
this
anything?
dinner, I might have red wine because I've picked...
Oh, do you have an appetizer, though?
My appetizer is going back in the day. I would want a big fat prawn cocktail.
Okay.
As my appetizer.
Do you want to explain to me what you mean when you say prawn cocktail? Because
So-
we had prawn cocktails as like a special treat growing up.
Yeah.
But they were a certain thing in New Zealand. So what is it for you in the UK?
It's lettuce and cucumber and that rose sauce, and it's got prawns in it, and then on the side, that's how I used to have my prawn cocktail.
What is the rose
It's
dressing?
probably like, it's like a mayonnaise and ketchup style.
Okay. So that sounds very similar to what we would have.
Okay.
Minus the cucumbers.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's very similar.
So you just had lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. It was my favourite as a kid, and I
so
think
good.
it's the dressing. You got to have a decent amount of dressing.
Yeah, and it has to have a good touch to
And
it.
it has bread and butter on the side.
Oh,
Yeah, like you have triangles of bread and butter on the side.
that's so cute.
Oh, it was so good. I loved it. I love that.
Oh, I'm salivating.
And it had like paprika or something on the top, like a little
like a little
red.
garnish.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good. And I'd want one of those, and I wouldn't want it to be in a tinsy cocktail glass. They used to have it in a tinsy glass.
We
I
had
want a
like
big
2
one.
mouthfuls.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you need more than that.
Yeah.
But I would also like to go with that, because I couldn't pick one, a spinach dip. There's nothing like a good old spinach dip with the chips, for starters, when it's hot. And,
Is spinach dip a thing in the UK?
Oh, I don't really remember.
Because it's not a thing in New Zealand. I didn't know about it until I came here.
There's probably some kind of dip, but it's very, very much so here. Like you just start with a dippy thing.
Which is so strange that you would say that a spinach dip is delightful because you're like, spinach? Really?
No, but it's cheesy.
But it's a cheesy dip.
Oh, it's so good,
it is
people.
so good.
So that's what I would have for my starter. What would you have for your starter? Appetizer. See, I would call it a starter as well.
I would call it... Well, actually, this is where it differentiates between countries. I would call it an entree.
Oh, that sounds posh.
Because you have...
What do you have in starter?
Here, an entree is your main...
Yes, it is.
Is your main dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your main dish?
Well, no, I'm going to go to a main dish.
No, I mean, a main dish.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. For your mains for your entrees.
Right.
And a starter is like some garlic bread or like something for shared tables. So you have your starter, your entree, and your main and your dessert. Yeah, that's how it kind of rolls in New Zealand.
You've definitely got to have a genie sitting next to you in that case then.
Right.
Because if you started with garlic bread.
Oh. So my appetizer, I think I kind of started with like raw fish, but like fresh raw salmon, tuna, butterfish.
Bit of sushi style.
Like a sushi kind of style. I don't really need the rice part, but just, sashimi, that's what it's called. That's
Okay.
just your fish. That with New Zealand mussels and pippies and even some oysters.
What's a pippy?
A pippy is like a smaller version of actually it's not a mussel. I was going to say a smaller version of a mussel, but it's, I think it's a pippy or a cockle shell.
Oh, like a cockle?
Yeah. We used to dig for them in the the sand. You'd see the little holes just by the shoreline, and you'd see the holes come up through the sand, and then you have to dig really, really quickly. Otherwise, they'd scurry down. And so then you'd pick them up, and then you'd put them all in the pot, and then you'd boil them, and then a bat straight from the ocean. It's so salty and so good.
That's what you'd have. Would you have bread with that?
Not necessarily. Just all seafood.
Right. How would you cook your mussels though? Like in a white wine?
No, just boiled.
Just boiled, nothing on. Oh no, I'm sorry. You have to put.
No, but just straight from the ocean.
Yeah.
Because then they've got their own saltiness. Like there's something about just having mussels straight from the ocean popped in water.
I like to dip my bread in the juicy mussel stuff with the cream and the white wine.
Oh, that is delicious.
It is delicious.
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting pretty damn hungry.
I
now.
know. What a dumb thing to talk
To
about.
talk about
To
just
dinner
when
time.
when I just had porridge today, and you've just had a salad and a few grapes. Oh my god, what's going on? So that's our starters.
That's our starters.
And for my main, I have picked a classic roast dinner.
Okay.
Because there's
Lay it
so
out.
many.
What's in your classic
There's so
roast
many other
dinner?
things that I like to eat, but honestly, a good old roast dinner. It would either be roast beef, not prime rib. Thanks very much. But a nice little round piece of beef.
Like a beef Wellington.
It cut without the Wellington bit on it,
Right.
but cut nice and thin. Or it would be pork with
a crackle?
crackling.
Oh, yum.
The crackling is just the best bit.
Oh, is it ever?
And I would have with that cauliflower cheese
Okay.
and roast potatoes, sweet corn, and
On the cob or just sweet corn?
not on the cob.
Okay.
So I could mix it in with my cauliflower cheese.
Okay.
And I would have stuffing, which normally goes with
Turkey.
whatever.
But
It goes with everything.
Stuffing is great on its own.
And I would have a Yorkshire pudding and some pigs in blankets and green beans, because you've got to have something green on your plate.
I mean, this is your menu.
Yeah.
Are you actually going to eat your green beans?
Yes, I like green beans.
Okay, because
yeah.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing with a green something on your plate when this is your dream menu
No,
and you don't get
I
full
like
and
green
your
beans.
genie's
And I
sitting
would
there?
like the look of it then.
Okay.
And I have to have some mustard.
Oh.
English mustard with my roast dinners.
Because you don't do gravy.
I don't do gravy.
Huh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah. It does sound really delicious.
Wow. Okay, my turn.
Yes, your turn.
So I have been thinking about this, and I think I've got like 3 compartments. Of course I do. To my particular meal. One is an array of dumplings.
Okay.
However, the dumplings, so steamed, pan fried, different flavors, dumplings.
From which, like, when you say dumpling to me, it's not like dumplings that you put on a stew.
No.
Okay.
This is like Asian dumplings.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all varieties.
I don't think I've really tried Asian dumplings before.
I just love them. Just love them. So a variety of dumplings. And then also to completely go in a different direction with ethnicity, it's actually what my mum used to make in her restaurant, and it is got to be one of my favourite dishes of all time. And it's a chicken phyllo wrap.
Right.
So do you know what I mean when I say phyllo pastry?
Yes. I think
here they call it phyllo pastry.
Probably. But it's the flaky. It's the flaky.
Very like paper
so
thin, flaky pastry.
You can if you make mince pies with those parcels. Oh, that's a Christmas episode, but they're so good.
Oh, you mean like the Christmas mince pies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not meat mince pies.
Yeah.
Christmas mince pies. Yeah. Anyway.
So I used to make them all the time in the restaurant. You'd have 3 of those sheets and you'd lay them out. If you want to make this at home, this is how you make it. 3 of those sheets laid out, and then you get a breast of chicken and you cut it in half, and like you kind of flail it and you spread it out at the base of your
phyllo pastry.
Yeah. And then you put on a strip of bacon. It's all raw, by the way.
Yeah.
Strip of bacon. And then a slice of brie cheese.
Yeah.
And then a teaspoon of cream cheese and a teaspoon of cranberry jelly. And then another bit of bacon. And then I think another bit of brie. And then you roll it up like a burrito.
Yeah.
So you roll and then you flip both of the sides in and then you roll it up.
Yeah.
And then you spray it with a bit of cooking spray. Pop it in the oven at 160 or 360 Fahrenheit for about half an hour. And then you cook it, you cut it diagonally, and you have to like display it.
Like a sandwich.
Yes. So you're kind of having both of the ends standing up.
Yeah.
And you've got to cut it diagonally because it looks impressive. And then you usually have it with plum sauce. It's just divine. But
it sounds delicious.
On the side, Mum used to have gourmet potatoes, roasted gourmet potatoes. Instead of those, my friend Margaret used to make, I loved going to her house. She was like a second mum to me when I was a teenager. And she had like drawers of lollies and bickies. So candy and cookies in her house. It was like the dream supermarket. You know when you used to say you went to your nana's house and you came home rolling?
Oh, yeah.
That was me going to Margaret's house. I was like, oh, I'm having at it. All the delightful things. She used to cook her potatoes. She used to boil them down so they're a little bit soft. And then she would put them in the deep fryer.
Oh,
and then
okay.
she'd fry them. But not as fries as chunky roast potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It was like crispy heaven on the outside and soft fluffiness on the inside.
Have you ever heard of Poppy?
You got to give me more.
Just a minute. I'm just going to look.
Okay.
She's on Instagram. She's Poppy. She's like Poppy the potato person or something. I'm sure her name's
Honestly,
Poppy.
if I had to survive on one,
it'd be potatoes,
vegetable,
right?
Yeah, it'd be a toss up between potatoes and avocados. But apparently, avocados are fruit. So potatoes for my vegetable, avocado for my fruit. I'm a happy person.
Okay, you need to start following Poppy Cooks.
Okay.
She only cooks potatoes.
Oh. What a dream lady.
She cooks the most amazing potatoes all the time. And I'm pretty sure she does her roast potatoes with sour cream or a clotted cream. So she does the fluffiness. She cooks them a bit. And then she mixes either a clotted cream, I think it's clotted cream, and then bakes them. And they're so crunchy on the outside and so fluffy on the inside.
It's just like the
everybody needs to follow Poppy Cooks if you like a nice potato.
If you like a nice potato. Potato.
What was that? That mechanic that was. You can never underestimate. Yeah, you can never underestimate the power of a potato.
Every now and then, one of the guys that I work with at work, because he and I goes and says potato. And then we go on the spiel of Samwise Gamgee with Gollum and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Good chat.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Dessert.
So dessert. Oh, I am going back to England in my thoughts for this dessert because I could eat this over and over again.
Okay.
It was the sticky toffee pudding and the clotted cream that I had at the Ivy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, it was delightful.
I just want to come to England and go to the Ivy and eat that dessert.
Yeah.
It sounds heavenly.
The other dessert we really like is the pie at the Keg. But this...
Oh, Billy Miner's pie.
Yeah, that's always good to share. But I'm having the sticky toffee pudding and this clotted cream on the top. And I won't just have one because I'm not going to be full.
You're not gonna be
I'm
full.
going to ask for 2 of those because you just wanted more.
Right.
Oh, it was so good.
Well, I'm going to piggyback on the sticky toffee pudding theme because if I was to choose a favourite pudding, that is my favourite pudding. But on the side, because we don't get full, I'm also going to put my Gran's dumplings. So this is not...
This is another dumpling.
This is not an Asian dumpling, but this is...
This episode just needs to be called dumplings.
But I think we talked about this in a couple of episodes ago, but it's kind of like a flour ball of some sort and a golden syrup butter.
Oh, right. Yes, we did.
With ice cream in it. Oh my God. Or even just cream.
Yeah.
Those two put together, divine.
Yes.
I'd be a happy
I do like a nice profiterole as well. But you can get those anywhere. You know, like it's not...
I'm blanking.
So they're like an eclair.
I know what a profiterole is.
But they're round and they've got that nice cream filling and chocolate on the top.
Oh.
So it's the choux pastry. They're made with choux pastry.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. You can buy them frozen and then they're really nice frozen.
Yeah. I bought some last Christmas and then we put them in the fridge downstairs to defrost and I had a few. And then in February we found, I forgot that they were in there.
Oh, no.
I'm like, I think I should throw these away.
That's so sad and disappointing.
Yeah, it was a whole tub of them.
Oh, they're so good.
They are good because they're just like...
Before you know it, oh, look, I thought I put an entire box. Who's been eating them all?
And they've all gone. And then after I've had my sticky toffee pudding and the clotted cream, I'm going to have a coffee and it's going to have Baileys in it.
You're going to have an Irish coffee? Is that an Irish coffee?
No, that's
a
got
whiskey.
whiskey in it. I'm just having a coffee with Baileys in it, with whipped cream on the top.
I'm joining you with the Baileys coffee, as well as probably another cocktail of some sort, just for funsies. But when I was late teens, I watched the movie Chocolat with Juliette Binoche and...
I've seen it, but a long time ago. Yep, can't help you.
Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Wonderful movie. Fabulous. You should watch it if you have a chance to watch it. Just everything chocolate. She has a chocolate shop. She makes this delicious meal for her friends at one point, and it's all chocolate. Even the savoury stuff has chocolate in it. It's, divine. But she makes a hot chocolate. And after I watched that film, I went on a probably about 5-year hot chocolate journey of trying to figure out how to make the best hot chocolate. And at one point, I kind of melted down Whittaker's chocolate, which is the best chocolate, in my opinion, in the world.
We can talk about that later.
It's a New Zealand chocolate. And then I melted it down with a bit of heavy cream, and then I put paprika and chili in it. Oh, I mean, it was so rich.
Yeah.
But boy, it was delicious.
Well, you could have one of those.
I'd have one of those.
You'd have one of those.
Yeah.
If this meal was being eaten with Scott, he'd have to have cheese and biscuits at the end.
Ooh.
That's his dessert. He doesn't have...
Can we have a supper? After
you
all
can
of
have...
this?
I think I would... For me, I would need the cheese after the main, and then I would need to finish with sticky toffee pudding, if that's what... I couldn't do sticky toffee pudding and then move on to a bit Stilton. No.
Oh, I could.
No,
Yeah.
It has to be the other way. I have to finish with something sweet.
Okay, I have to finish with something savoury.
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably be driving home thinking, could go with some sweet and salty, salt and vinegar chips right now, or some sour cream and onion.
We have days like that. Like sometimes there's days where you're like, I fancy something savoury, yum yum, and then I fancy something sweet, and then you go back to savoury, and you're like, you've just eaten a bunch of shit that's been savoury and sweet, and you just go backwards and forwards because you're not finished because now I need savoury, now I need sweet. That would be my ideal dinner.
That would be my ideal dinner too.
Yeah.
I have been thinking, you told me about this a couple of days ago, and I have been thinking about these food items since then.
Because it's kind of hard because I like pastas and stuff, but I had to go back to roast dinner because it also reminds me, we used to have a roast dinner every Sunday. You know, like it just reminds me of so many things being at my nan's.
Yep.
It's always a roast dinner.
I love that both of us went back to a memory
Yeah.
of something
Yes.
with our food.
Yeah.
Because all of the seafood that I also said is like, that reminds me of New Zealand.
Right.
And I might just miss it.
Yeah.
And then the memory part of, oh, I like it. What a
Yeah,
great
because you'd
suggestion.
never on a Sunday be like, what are we having for dinner? And they would say, oh, we're having spaghetti bolognese, or
No, we're having
it's
a roast.
always a roast.
Yeah.
And you could smell it. You'd be playing outside in the garden and you could smell it. Poor mum would just be, or if we were at Nan's, just cooking all day. It must have been so...
Okay, so I've always wondered about this when people say, oh, I've been slogging away all day making a roast. All I remember of my mum making roasts, shove everything on a pan, meat included, pop it in the oven, done.
Oh, no, it was the meat went in first, and then you got to time the potatoes. You got to put the oil in first and have it nice and hot. Like, I just remember there being certain sequences to it, and then the Yorkshires, and got the oven temperature right. And my mum would always say at Christmas, oh, the gas is low, like, and then you'd have things on the top because at that time you'd be boiling any veg on the top.
Yeah.
But now lots of people roast veg and stuff now, don't they? It's not just watery. My nan's veg used to be a bit watery.
Oh, yeah.
I'd still loved it, but
Yeah.
anyway.
That's our menu for the moment. We're going to take a break, our first one for this particular episode.
Yeah, 'cause
and
it's
then
a little one.
we're going to wrap it up when we come back. Alrighty, and we are back.
Come back.
Here to wrap it up, it's
Would
You Rather.
you rather? So restaurant theme. So in our place that we've just eaten this delicious food, would you rather have had a server that was super friendly but forgetful? That's like me, or one who's quiet but perfectly efficient?
I would prefer a quiet but perfectly efficient.
Me too.
I don't mind a friendly person, but I'm also not there for a friendly conversation. I'm there to pay some money for someone to remember what I've ordered.
That's
Please and
true,
thank
but
you.
also
But you said quiet. You didn't say rude.
I did say quiet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't say rude. You're
Yeah.
right.
Rude but efficient. I would rather have a friendly person.
Yeah, that's
Because
forgetful.
then there's a bit more like, I'm really sorry, but you have actually forgotten. Oh, I have to. I'm so sorry, love. And then off they trot. That's different. But you said quiet.
I
What
did
would
say
you-
quiet.
What would you have?
The second one.
Yeah, quiet but efficient.
Yeah, efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient is good. I think I like watching people in restaurants, like servers that are efficient. It's just it's good to see. It's just like, wow, they've just nailed it.
Because they don't even need to be overtly in your face or like, can I get you some, would you like some water? No, you just already have a jug of water. You're going around. You're going to fill it up.
Yes.
And you're not even, like, you can just sneakily, that's also part of efficiency, which is beautifully done.
When we went out for TJ's birthday, that they were so busy that they weren't prepared for it. But there was one particular person that noticed us, that we weren't being looked after at the bar. I mean, we were fine. The poor guy was swamped, but he had seen, and he wasn't even working behind the bar at that point, seen us and just brought us waters over.
Wow.
And then Scott was watching him while we were eating, and like he was using all of the steps that he was taking efficiently. Like he had to take something to a table, but he also bought the card machine for the next, like there was no backtracking.
Right.
And his eyes were going all over the place to just check on everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, it's lovely to see somebody
It
that
is.
does that.
Like we've said before, it's like watching like a master of their craft
Oh yeah,
at work.
yeah,
Yeah.
He was very good. I've got one more.
Okay.
Would you rather sit at a window seat with a view, but a draft? You have a draft coming through somewhere. Or a cosy corner with no view? We probably already know this. I'd have a cosy corner. I couldn't sit in a draft.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't like that. It would bug me.
I'd get a blanket and I'd sit in Sit with a view.
If I wasn't cold, if I had a blanket, I could sit with a view. Like if I wasn't bothered by the draft.
Doesn't necessarily mean cold.
If
What
you're
if
not
it's
ready,
a summer day and you're sitting by the
then I would like the draft because I would have a hot sweat.
See, this is why you need a Joella in your
Yeah,
life.
it is
because
true.
I ask all the questions. What if it is a summer's day
Yeah, I'll
and you're
have the
sitting by
draft.
the window
I
and
know.
it is a draft and it's actually a nice cool breeze because you're freaking hot sitting by the window.
I don't like going somewhere. When I first started to visit Canada and I would go into a place in the summer, I'd be like, bloody hell, it's freezing in here. I hated that. Mm-hmm. And then you have to walk outside to get hot again.
Yeah.
And Scott's dad used to have their house quite chilly, and I used to find it chilly and have to put a sweater on.
I don't enjoy that either.
No, I mean, I'm fine when I've got my sweater on, but then you forget.
That it's summer and then you go
Yeah.
outside and you're like, oh, it is actually 42 degrees
Yes,
outside.
yeah.
I'd forgotten.
But if there's a draft just like blowing on your back or something, no, I'd need to get that blanket that
Right.
probably in the back of your car with your head.
I do
tucked
actually
in.
have a blanket in the back of my
I used to, but I don't anymore.
So when I was little, we grew up in a old 18th century villa, and it was forever under renovation. For 10 years I lived in this house and it was never finished until the day we sold it. Naturally, that's how it occurs. But my main bedroom through most of my preteen years had a big, massive bay window. And so you would open it up and it would slide upwards, and you could probably, I would say about an 8-year-old could stand in that windowsill and be upright.
Yeah,
That's how
and you
tall
used
it
to like
was.
sit in there.
And I used to open it, and when it went onto our driveway, so there wasn't much of a, and then we had neighbours. But I used to open that up in the evening when I was supposed to be in bed, and I used to sit on the windowsill with my blanket around me and just look at the stars. And it was just like the most magical thing ever.
But you were warm.
Yep.
See, I like to sleep.
But I like the draft on my face.
Actually, I do.
Yeah.
When I'm in bed.
When you got a window open,
Yeah, I'd love.
but you're cozy.
But that's wrong. You know, like you got your heating on, all the heat's going out. But I like to be snuggly and have the window open.
Me too.
Yeah.
So good. Did you have another question?
Well, I can do.
Sure.
Have you got time?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do one more. And
One
then
more.
We'll wrap it up.
Would you rather your drink is beautifully presented but lukewarm, or plain but perfectly hot?
So this is for a cup of coffee, I'm
I
assuming.
meant, yeah, there's a picture of a cup of coffee next to it.
Okay. Mine's the second one.
Yeah, mine's got a bit. I always ask for extra. Well, I often ask for extra hot because I don't make it hot enough for me.
Yeah. Who would opt for a lukewarm drink? Ugh.
Yeah, no. Although we drink lukewarm all day.
I know, but that's because it's the nature of our job. We don't particularly choose that.
No, that's true.
We're not like, oh, let's go out for a lukewarm cup of coffee.
Yeah. There are some people that ask for their latte like not hot.
Yeah.
So you just gulp it down, which is what I don't like to do. I drink my coffee quite fast, even when it's hot. But I like it.
Do you not burn yourself?
No, just take a... Well, sometimes I burn my tongue. So on that first, you're like...
Yeah. Oh, it is hot. They did make it hot.
But I would rather it be hot. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'm just used to drinking tea, which is just basically boiling water over a bag.
Well,
and
it literally
It
is.
is,
With a
yeah.
teeny bit of milk.
So you've always got to just do that.
Yeah. And then be like, oh, yep, it's this. Isn't that funny how you slurp a cup of tea and like the...
Yeah.
And
Because
then
it's freaking hot.
Yeah, but then it's kind of like to test the temperature.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you just drink it.
Yeah.
Or you do a little bit of a slurp every now and then.
Yeah.
Until you're like...
Until you can actually not slurp.
Yeah.
I don't think I slurp coffees, though. Coffees are always not as hot as a tea.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
because it's not... The milk doesn't ever get to that boiling water stage.
No.
2 different temperatures. But also... the flavour of milk changes when you start to boil it.
Yeah.
People who ask for extra, not you,
Mm-hmm.
but people who,
People like you.
people who ask for extra hot. Like I said, this one person once said to me, "Can I please have an extra hot latte?" So I made it extra hot, and they took it over and they said, "This is not hot enough."
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I made them another one, and I got it to the point where I felt like
It was
my
almost
milk
bubbling.
jug was nearly bubbling, like it was on the kettle.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, it's dangerous for me to make it. It's dangerous for me to feel it. This kind of heat and temperature. And so I was like, hey, you know what? If you want to burn yourself,
Have at it.
Have at it. And our cups are thermal cups. Like, they retain all of the heat.
Yes.
They don't cool your drink down. And so I took it over to there, and I just stood there. And I was like, can you please tell me that it's going to be nice?
Yeah.
Because you already complained once.
And
about
I want
that.
to-
And
I want
I
to
also
see you
want to
burn
see.
burn
And
your
she
drink.
sipped and she's like, this is great. And I was like, I hope you burn on it.
Oh, see, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I just say extra hot because I don't find that Starbucks and places like that, they're not hot.
No. But they've got an automatic.
Well, they're also,
timer.
because having worked in Starbucks, they are designed not to be too hot. Sorry, it must be because we were talking about all that food. Okay, when I used to work in Starbucks, they are designed not to be too hot so that you drink it and get out.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And also so that they don't get sued for it being too hot, I expect. It always says this beverage is hot. But it was set to a certain temperature, which you could pretty much drink immediately. And when it was in a paper cup, it doesn't stay hot for long, and you've drunk it, and then you're like, okay, well, let's be on my way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting thoughts.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we got to wrap it up. You've got to be on holiday. You're already on holiday. You're on a
Yeah.
beach somewhere in
Yeah.
the Puerto Rico, was it? The Dominican.
Just like to keep people on their toes.
Thank you very much for listening to this week's episode, number 30. Let's see if we go out for dinner when you come back.
We have to, but also can I just say that everyone listening to this that knows me knows that once upon a time on a Christmas game that we were playing, I didn't say Puerto Rico. Can't believe that I haven't.
Please share what you did.
So I read a card. We were playing a game, and I said, "Oh, Peru-toe, Rye-ko," and Scott said, "Do you mean Puerto Rico?" And I'm like, "Yeah, probably."
Yeah,
And that's not where I'm going on my holidays.
do you remember where you're going?
Dominican. Why do I just want to keep saying Puerto Rico?
I
I can't say it again now. God damn it. Specifically.
Oh, goodness.
All right, let's wrap it up. Oh my God, we made each other cough.
I've got tears running down my eyeballs. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening to our slightly shorter episode. And we will be back next week as our regular scheduled hour-long episodes.
Of 31.
Yep.
This is what happens to us when we have to do more than a few because one of us is away. We always
Yeah.
forget what we're doing.
Well, I hope you enjoy your time wherever the heck you're going.
On the beach.
On the beach.
That's all that matters.
Somewhere.
Yes.
Thank you very much for listening to us. We are Joella and Helen. You can reach us at... I said that right? I said our names right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm Helen and you're Joella.
If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can. You can email us at pod.andanotherthing@gmail.com, or you can reach out to us on our socials. We're on Instagram and TikTok, And Another Thing Podcast. Send us a message if you'd like. Send us an email. Hey,
Yeah.
surprise us with our inbox.
Oh, yeah. And like and subscribe.
To
Tell
all
your friends.
the platforms.
Yes.
It'd be great. On that
Okay.
note,
Have a good week.
and
Have a good idea.